We're just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with their opponents. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. This is Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Because niggas want to message at 7 a.m., so here we are.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Henry out of the pistol. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. They go play action now. Jackson looking deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Brady now on 1st down. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Shout out to what it is. I'll check that in a second.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. Dances by him. And some space here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Carry here for Hunt. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Now Brady. And then he he's knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Extra receiver so he can make a trade.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. To throw, it's Brady. The throw for Tony is intercepted. Picked off around the 37. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
When he trade for this extra receiver, he's not going to have his problems.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there, to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
I see us Dutch. Shout out to Dutch, man. I'm up here early.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On 2nd and 10, Brady, he's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got a man, complete.
There's no way.
Shifts by him, and he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory.
Some Madden
A big play that time for Cleveland.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
It would revolutionize my content as a quiet PlayStation.
Brady now on 1st down.
PS5, baby.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
In gameplay, with no airplane in the back. Like I'm flying to Sudan. You know what I'm saying? Life-changing. Working on it.
So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick six. Hunt. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Point after, right down the middle. And we'll tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he will finally get the respect he deserves. He was going to get a Finals MVP.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Due to an ACL injury, due to the low-tier player that Danny Green is. And we look forward to his revival. And
the Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, let's see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. And it may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
I'm being nice. The niceness is going to fade away now. Oh, yeah, let me finish my point. Klay Thompson, the revival arc will begin soon.
A toss left, Henry. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Yeah.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
We
should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
A first down carry for Henry. Ooh, with a juke. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean, you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
On first down, Henry. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Bro, that was a touchdown.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. 2nd down and 5. Play action. It's Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
To throw is Jackson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up. And the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
In high school, crackbacks are basically legal unless a ref sees you. And rarely do they call, but this nigga just got blocked in the back.
They'll run on first down. So it's Henry, and he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
You already know.
Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
These niggas are trying to return it the entire way. So they're going to
they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
It's packed out there.
Now it's Jackson. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Man, why niggas don't be telling me that? What about now? Can you hear me better?
Remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by
Yeah, my fault. Damn, I was sitting here going through story time. Dex and Pierre popped. Those niggas didn't say nothing about the audio. I'm sitting there thinking I'm just flowing.
All they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the
It
touchdown.
turns out
Unfortunately,
I'm
they're
not.
going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or worst, a punt. This time
But yeah, I was just explaining what it was like to be an offensive lineman in high school. That was the worst part, was when you throw interceptions. Nobody is trying. Give me that shit, nigga. You want to pick my shit off? I'm going to pick your shit off every time. Now, if that was Antonio Brown, if that was A.J. Brown, we wouldn't have that problem. He would run that route to precise. I need to stop fucking around. Why am I playing around so much, bro?
Interception, a quick change in the situation here. After the interception, here's Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And it's a Titans touchdown. Simi Fehoko, his third touchdown now on the year.
All right, yeah. So, yeah, in high school, it's much less strict on crackbacks. In the NFL, you rarely see a lineman just get fucking blasted. Man, if you go to a high school game, my nigga, and the new throw interception, you're going to see nothing but fat niggas rolling and tumbling. They trying to chase down the dude that caught the interception, and all his teammates is ready to lay you the fuck out. No regard, they're running into you full speed, cracking your shit. And I remember I had a homie, he was a little short, Salvadorian nigga, bro. That nigga was like,
Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch.
He was like 5'11", 300. He was a center.
They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time.
They threw an interception.
They're playing this one. They've got to take care of business
when I tell you that nigga was goddamn flying, I'm talking about, I ain't seen a nigga get cracked back like that in my life. Loki need to fix that.
Throwing again on second down. Brady, they'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Yes.
That's on the guard.
That's the lineman I'm trying to get to from him. I'm trying to make a trade and get that lineman. So I'm glad he held. It makes him think about things.
Brady swings this out for Hunt, and they're able to get this one across the 35.
Hey, how y'all doing that? Though, by the way, good morning. Usually take me a little bit to warm up in the morning. That's how I know I was getting older. When I was young, I used to just get up and go. Now I really gotta like low-key warm up and shit.
Looking for Campbell down.
It's no fucking way. It's literally no fucking way.
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Get the fuck out of here. That's the second PI, bro. They bailing this nigga out.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed.
I hope y'all appreciate y'all Madden ASMR that you sent to watch. Let me talk about the playoffs again, since nobody told me my mic was fucked. The Warriors will get their 4th ring, as I've promised, and Klay Thompson will get his Finals MVP. Oh wow, that was a nice cover through here. So I had to stay in there all game.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Which I don't mind. I got the personnel to do it.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
That water ain't even moving.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken at the goal line.
You know what? I'm finna jump into something.
Right there at the 25-yard
I watched that LeVar Ball interview, right? I forgot the guy's name, but shout out to the white homie that did that interview. I'm not sure how you get in contact with LeVar Ball, but if and whenever I do, I'm gonna be spitting that real shit. You understand? I don't really hold back and don't pull punches. I want the real honesty that LeVar Ball can bring. And I want to know everything I'm saying is true, because I can observe it. Like the same thing LeVar Ball said. Don't think of it like LeVar Ball telling you to do it. It's right. It's not just because LeVar Ball is saying do this. He's right. When I watch them Ball brothers play together, the level of that's touchdown. The level of magic that I seen was absolutely undeniable. I'm gonna just keep running out the middle. If he gonna keep playing the outside, I'm going to rush for 800 yards now. Until he forces himself to play the middle, then I'm gonna go back outside and I'm gonna stop passing, and it's gonna be a very boring game, but I have to cement myself and make a statement that he don't need that lineman.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
But yeah,
and that one will bounce out of the back
LeVar
of the
Ball
end
is right
zone, so we will start here
when he tells you that
25.
These niggas is grown men now. They didn't get worse at basketball. They just play in different situations. Melo went to a situation where not only has he been gifted a trash team that he can work with, Melo has the type of personality where he cements his greatness. Oh my God. There's literally no way that nigga just... And I'm not talking about the touchdown. I'm talking about the defender. I'm sick. And I did run cover 3. That's my fault. Lonzo came into a situation where it was internal conflict. That means niggas is all running the Lakers. At the time, motherfucking everybody had input on what the team should do. Kobe, Magic, even LeBron from afar. They had motherfucking Jimmy Buss, Kurt and Linda Rambis and shit, Rob Pelinka, Luke Walton, little ass boy. So many different voices pulling the franchise in multiple directions. What are you supposed to do as a young player going into that situation? All your teammates don't respect you as the number one ball handler and an option. And I'll be honest, the only person that really fucked with Lonzo's development, like unnecessarily, was Jordan Clarkson. Because Rondo would get Lonzo involved. Julius Randle got Lonzo involved. Even Larry Nance had his best years with Lonzo. Kuzma had his best years with Lonzo. Who else? Josh Hart, best years with Lonzo. B.I. fucked with Lonzo too. But he was taken away from Lonzo's development.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
That was an awful pass.
It's a loss of a yard,
I need to stay off the
back
dope.
to 3rd and 10.
Stay off the motherfucking dope. But yeah. The niggas all was a. The niggas all understood Lonzo except for 3 niggas. And the 3 niggas that didn't was the most important. Clarkson, Rondo. Well, Rondo did, but he still took away from Lonzo's development. And Brandon Ingram. And that's important for those guys come in and bring the ball to play.
Jackson.
Bro, why the fuck is everything so inaccurate with this nigga? I'm fucking sick. Shout out to Rap God. Y'all coming through for y'all Madden ASMR early in the day. I'm just talking some basketball, talking some Lonzo ball. Cause you know I'm a Lonzo ball, but before LaMelo, before LiAngelo, it's always Lonzo for me. And I'm not saying any hierarchy. That's who I was introduced to first. That's why I don't respect when people try to tell me what the others can't do. I got to see Lonzo first, and then I got to appreciate the others game. I'm like, oh shit. That nigga Jello might not be flashy, but he do the same shit they do. Every time I see him throw a full court outlet pass, that shit right on the money. He just got a quick tip. He got a quick twitch in his arms. I don't know how to explain it. That nigga's arms have quick twitch.
Escaping the pressure right, and it's hauled in by Austin Hooper.
Like, I'm keeping it real with you. Jello could be a boxer. That nigga's hand speed is so fucking fast. Even Lonzo. Like Lonzo, LaMelo probably got the slowest hands, which is still fast. Jello, quickest hand speed and reaction time, then Lonzo, then LaMelo. And the thing is, Jello, his game style has. Why do I keep running a cover 3? His game style has adapted to being a piece. It's not to say he can't be the main guy, but he's still built his game to be part of his brother's system. There's nothing wrong with that. If that's the goal, then you building for long game, but he got to be able to get in the game for the long game to be a thing. So he's crafting his game and he's building his game even more so that he can touch the court on an NBA level so they can see the way that he fits well with his brothers. Jello don't need to get good for nobody. That shit, nigga. Jello don't need to get good for nobody else. Because nobody's ever going to treat Jello the way his brothers will. And it's not because they're brothers. I wish people could understand that, bro. That's what LeVar Ball is trying to help people understand. It's not because they're brothers. It's because they play well together. They understand each and every one of each other's capabilities. That's not an easy thing to do. You don't just wake up and know how to do that. When you build that kind of synergy, bro, that shit is revolutionary. It's inspirational. That shit is spiritual. These niggas, I explained it before. They like the process of Klay. Lonzo just out there molding that shit. LaMelo is the Klay. Jello is the shape. Lonzo's molding that shape. It's just a whole beautiful process all together.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Yeah, I can see that. Like, the thing is, the precision. They like, when it comes to golf, that's a precision thing. These niggas are gonna be golfers. When they get into their old days, they're gonna start golfing. They're gonna be great at it because they have precision.
Now Brady again.
That's touchdown.
For the 4th time today.
But they have a level of precision that many players don't possess. Many humans don't possess. They've understood cause and effect on the basketball court. They know if I do this, this happens. If I put just this much energy behind it, it's going to fall here at this time of the day and under this velocity. Nigga, they are walking science. That's what people don't get. Like, fuck all that. dick sucking talk. Fuck all that family hate. Fuck all that bullshit, bro. When you break down the science of basketball, these niggas are great at it. And I get tired of that shit, bro. I get tired of niggas coming with fucking alternatives and objectives to divide and share opinions. I don't give a fuck about none of that. If you talking about just this pure basketball shit, these niggas can hoop, bro. These niggas can fucking hoop. And they're not giving me a chance to hoop authentically, organically. Why does the nigga keep trying me?
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
My fault.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we see.
I mean, LeBron could do almost anything just because he's 6'9", 270, bro. Like, how many human beings on earth are 6'9", 270? 4% body fat. This nigga's just a fucking lab rat. Whether it's HGH or motherfucking nigga, what the fuck? I don't give a fuck. Whether it's steroids or what I was about to say, it don't matter to me. This nigga's a specimen, and he been a specimen. So that's why I will never knock what LeBron is physically. I will knock what he is mentally, never physically. And people don't give LeBron enough credit for the type of work he's put into his body. DNA, you a specimen, but LeBron is a specimen. You know what I'm saying? Women see LeBron James and they think about stealing genetics. You know how many women want to steal semen from LeBron James' nutsack?
Make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think we think about that. I don't like, as men, y'all need to understand, some women are aware of genetics. When they, I want a baby with light skin, colored eyes, and ain't no fucking way this is another fucking pass interference. Ain't no fucking way.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
Fuck you mean?
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon.
Ain't no fucking way, bro. This nigga done got 4 pass interference calls on me. That is not happening again.
The play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8
sure, hey,
up.
get your gym worked out. But back on topic, women are very aware of genetics, bro. They're not stupid. They are, but they're not. They might not understand life in a logical standpoint, but they do understand what genetics are.
Here's 2nd and 8.
And when they see LeBron James, 6'9", 270, all muscle, they said, I want to procreate. Bro, ain't no fucking way. What the fuck?
Let's see who this is on. So pass interference, the call there.
There's literally no way this shit is happening.
Call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now,
bro, this nigga's getting PIs all the way down the fucking field. I'm still gonna stay in that defense though. I don't give a fuck.
The flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
He's just throwing jump balls.
Just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady over the middle. That's hauled in by Tony. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
I gotta focus real quick.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a
He gotta
yard,
kick
and
the
it
field
brings
goal.
up fourth.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran
But
pretty
yeah,
much wild. Then he did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one,
not that they buff, man. You gotta have the
To me,
personnel to
that's
run,
good
man,
scouting
because people
and
love to
even
run
better
those little,
execution.
Yeah, and
you
they
know,
stopped him behind the
those
line
little
right there. They
in-breaking
obviously
routes that break
watched
you.
the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Most of my guys are upgraded to play, man, because zones are broken.
Salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Winning the Super Bowl, I can't call that. I would just, if I was going to just be me, I would say
Got some points, as you said,
Patrick Mahomes.
Time left to go out and get that victory.
Like, I don't know. I don't follow football that much. I do, but I don't. Patrick Mahomes or the Rams. The Rams still have the personnel. Patrick Mahomes is special. It definitely won't be Tom Brady.
With a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Just a special talent. Well, Patrick Mahomes is one of those guys. He's generational. That's why he got the $10 million deal. 10-year, $500 million deal. Nobody else did.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard
The way you get that is by being never before seen. But hold on, let me touch on basketball again real quick. And these Ball brothers, because I wasn't done with that shit. Nah, that's too fast. Stop it. You're not fast enough. He was. I ran out of stamina.
Just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 151 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. So a 1st and 10 upcoming.
Like, Dak will never get Patrick Mahomes money.
At the 32-yard line.
And it's not his fault. Patrick Mahomes really just that nigga, bro.
And he will cross the 30
as much as I don't really even like Patrick, bro, he that nigga. I gotta give him his credit. I knew that in college. When I seen a nigga throw for 600 yards, I'm like, what the fuck? And he was chunky back then.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches.
I said, this nigga get in shape and figure out that he's a monster. It's over. That's exactly what he did.
Jackson to throw. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year.
But yeah. Back on top of it real quick. When it comes to these motherfucking Ball brothers, bro, these niggas have intangibles. That's what you need to be a longevity basketball player. Let's go over the Warriors. Draymond Green is not super talented. What makes Draymond Green talented? Defense aside, I want to see what y'all think. What makes Draymond Green talented without mentioning defense?
The Browns drive about to get started. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time.
Jackson Mahomes is 6'7", bro.
Looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal.
He might be sus, but he's still a specimen.
Makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Muscles him off. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Rap guys say Draymond could pass the rock and rebound. DNA said court presence. So I'm going to come at you with this aspect. Draymond Green can think the game of basketball. You think the game of basketball. Most niggas out there just playing. Draymond Green is out there scheming every play. By the time he touched the ball, he already knows who the ball needs to go to next, which is why sometimes you see him throw turnovers. Because he's already facilitated in his mind the next option when he touches the ball. You know what I'm saying? When he touched the ball, it's already leaving. Because he knows the way the offense flows, he knows the way the defense flows. He has an intangible ability to think the game of basketball. So he knows where to be, he knows what to do, and how to do it. Even when he falls off athletically, he can think the game of basketball. Most niggas don't know how to do that. That's what separates him from most people.
Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And he'll be stopped right at
so when Draymond Green, this nigga trying to throw that out route, I'm going to pick that shit off. You know what? I'm going to guard that shit one-on-one me.
After this break, you're watching the NFL.
That's me. I'm finna guard that shit.
From midfield, here's Brady. That's caught inside the 20.
Oh, this man just audible.
Before they drop it. A big connection on that one. 36 yards.
That's not going to make me come off of him. I'm going to do it again.
Inside the 15 now as they come up on first.
Everybody get beat here and there. But it's how you make up for it, Marcus Peters style.
Into the red zone, it's Brady.
Damn, I fucked up. When I went left, my controller stayed going left. I'm playing around too much. But it's okay, because I know I got this in the bag. But yeah, when it comes back to Draymond Green, right? His athleticism is not what it used to be, especially defensively. He can still run fast. Most old niggas can run fast. It's about lateral movement, and it's about cut ability. If we keeping it real, cut ability. Oh my God.
And the Titans are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Lonzo's athletic. Draymond Green, his athleticism has died down a little bit, but he's still a supreme athlete. I'm not saying Draymond isn't a great athlete. I'm just saying that when it comes to older guys, it's not that they can't run. They can still run. Some of them are very fast. You seen Justin Gatlin. That nigga was competing at the Olympics last year. Or whatever the fuck, year before that. I don't know, whenever the fuck Olympics happened. Nigga's like 40, bro. You can still run when you're old. But can you make a hard cut? Can you stop on a dime? That's young shit. And that's why they say running backs fizzle out early. They still be fast. That nigga Derrick Henry gonna be fast for a long time. But will he be able to make cuts? But the beautiful part about his game, which is why I say Derrick Henry will be good until his mid-30s, his game doesn't predicate on cuts. It predicates on him running fast and being big and strong. That's what makes him that specimen. Y'all remember y'all understand the story of Batman, right? Batman and Damian Wayne.
Being chased out left.
I just had to get the ball out. Batman and Damian Wayne. Batman was drugged and raped by Talia, and she created Damian Wayne from his scene. She literally R-worded Batman. You know why? She knew Batman was a specimen.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score.
She knew Batman was a specimen.
A.J. Brown.
So she put a pill in that nigga water
And the Titans look like
had that nigga tweaking. Had that nigga falling asleep in and out of consciousness and stole seed.
Splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
That's the kind of nigga that Derrick Henry is, LeBron James, Giannis, that white woman. And let me keep it real. I'm tired of these black men with white women. Because white women are the most aware human beings on earth. They are on a mission to steal black seed. Top black seed. Not regular black seed. Top black seed.
The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from
and they're doing it successfully.
On first down, Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Oh, I appreciate that. No, sometimes my basketball, I'm going to say football IQ is there. Some niggas just don't run real shit. Hey, look, not only is Giannis a celebrity, right? 6'11", 250, all muscle. Oh, you seen that white woman Bronny was with? That nigga hopped out the AMG with the carbon fiber fucking paint. With the motherfucking wing on it, the spoiler. He hopped out of one of those. That's the car.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense
with a white
has
woman.
been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always
and women aren't understanding.
Finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big
oh my God. They better be happy injuries not on. These niggas, well, it is, but it's low. Niggas would be sleep out here. But Bronny is in a white area, but even then, that black woman, oh, that, damn, he fell. Get the fuck out of here. If black women understood that what black men want from them isn't a masculine presence, they could land at Bronny. These black women understand. I'm gonna say these white women understand. I'm about to be submissive as fuck to this specimen, so that I can still see. Like, what the fuck? That's Talia. Well, hey, watch that. Watch the little Batman and Talia Ghul. I need y'all to watch that one day. It's a little Batman animated movie. She was submissive as fuck. She stole seed from that nigga and switched up. I don't think y'all understand.
Now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They go play action with Jackson. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Titans are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this fourth.
And then she gonna hit him up, right? She gonna hit that nigga up on the phone, right? I'm talking about in the Madden movie. You got a son. He like, what the fuck? What you talking about? When that happened? Well, I drugged you and stole semen. Now this nigga taking care of a child that he never intentionally had. All because he's a specimen. 6'5", 250. Master of martial arts. Money, gadgets.
And he's taking advantage of it right now. That shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead.
Man,
they're playing for the pass.
I gotta understand, women are intelligent, man, and these white men position their daughters. Look, I need y'all to understand, white men are having daughters, bro. I need y'all to understand, women are the majority of our population on Earth. Most men are gonna produce a female.
Hard to criticize a run of that magnitude. But they really need
and then you have men smart enough to tell their women. And I've had this conversation. If I ever had a daughter, nigga, I don't give a fuck if Derrick Henry is 55. Steal his semen so that you can change my DNA forever. We'll be physically gifted gods. You know Klay Thompson grandpa, right? I'm talking about the white grandpa. Klay Thompson grandpa, white. All right. Yeah, I think it's that one. Yeah, I think it's that one. Klay Thompson grandpa on the white side. Shit, he was like, fuck. I got a daughter. I don't really want one, but shit, I got one. She turned out to be 5'10", 6 feet. Let me teach her some good mannerisms, teach her some good nature, give her a trade, a skill, something that she can always know and learn. And the most important one of all, how to attract a man. She found her a 6'7" Michael Thompson. Created a 6'6" half-breed specimen, all boys in the family, by the way. Klay Thompson got 3 brothers. DNA changed forever. And nobody knows this, but Klay Thompson brothers ain't trash. He got a brother playing professional baseball. His first brother was in the NBA. He just wasn't as tall as Klay. And he's not a knockdown shooter, but he's more athletic. His brother got some twitch to him. Michael Thompson Jr.
Now Brady gotta have this one. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Amani Hooker. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly.
You want me to speak right now and sit there? She's like, why you doing Lonzo Ball? I'm like, nigga, that's not fucking Lonzo Ball, bro. That's Klay motherfucking Thompson. Stop fucking playing. Although you must be racist to think just because these niggas both got white mamas that they look the same.
Maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Wow, 204 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense.
Hey, I do want to say thank y'all for showing up, though. This was an interesting game. Shout out to my opponent.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw.
This definitely was a fun game, if you will. Very early. Let me keep it real. I don't usually play this early. But I thought, why not, you know, see what's up with the guys and also bring y'all some content, man. And I got to start dropping videos again. I just got to, like, actually do it. All right, bro, I'm going for the touchdown. I'm sorry. Don't be mad. I need XP. You know I don't pass the basketball. I said pass the basketball. Pass the football. Bro, I'm literally brainwashed by basketball.
Outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Jackson now.
Wow. Imagine a nigga having the ball in his hands and dropping it.
Right in his hands, but could not hang on. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of running play. I'm a fat nigga currently,
but I'm 6'4". We gonna work on that though. I can build myself into being a specimen. I'm not too old.
Right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
Oh my God! Why does he always throw an inaccurate pass?
Picked up by Greg Newsom. And the Browns come up with a late
hey, hawk that nigga down. But I do need to work myself into a specimen, man. Because I got enough time. I see myself being a specimen by 33. That's the beautiful part about men. And the unfortunate part about women. As women get older, no matter how in shape they get, they still gonna be an old female. Hey, good game. Let me tell this man, good game. They still gonna be an old female. As I get older, I can attract more women than I ever did in my entire life. All I have to do is lose weight.
They run their mark to 6-2 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars.
And when I lose weight, my pool of women, my longevity, and my livelihood increases. The thing is consistency. And that's what I'm working on. And I'm looking forward to that beginning.
Saying so long, everybody.
He said, "Who was 91?" Like, Bro, that's Lane Johnson, bro. He's a lineman. An old nigga at that. I got 2 of the fastest linemen in the game. 80 speed and 79. These niggas can play tight end. I got 3 of the best linemen in football. But, hey, we might get a 2K stream. Look, let me know what video I should drop. Should I do something critiquing the playoffs? Should I do it? I need feedback. Y'all have to understand. Me scheming myself, I just freestyle. So that's why y'all don't see a lot of scripted content. Even when I make videos, that should be freestyles. Like, what topic y'all want me to attack? So I can actually scheme something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look, it's not hard to stay positive. You just got to believe. Like, I know I'm not getting. For example, all right, let's touch this real quick before I even fuck all this real quick. As a man, you can't always compare yourself to other men. It's just what it is, man. Some niggas got it, bro. So you got to become the best version of yourself. You remember being in school? It was always one nigga or a couple niggas that bitches gravitated to. Always one nigga that knew how to dress. It's always a certain something. Now you have to find your niche and what you can provide. The reason that it's more women on earth than men is for that reason. So that we can have a glove that fits always. It's that simple. They don't always have a glove that fits. That's why they're so picky. We're not picky because we can find gloves that fit anywhere. That's the difference for us. So I worry less about what LeBron is and worry about what I can be. I know I can never be 6'9", 270. And let's keep it real. If you've watched pornography, I know I can never be a 10-inch BBC. Pause. It is what it is. I can never compare it to a motherfucking dildo. So what? It is what it is. But I could still be the best version of myself. I could continue to sharpen my mind. I could continue to become more intelligent. I could reach my maximum sexiness. I could chisel my jaw up, chisel my body up, and attract what I can attract. My pool of women will never be the same as LeBron James and Giannis. But nonetheless, it's a pool of women. Alright, man. Hey, I might, I'm thinking. I ain't got I do got ideas, but it'd be shit like this where I can interact and I can have back and forths. And he said, comparison is the thief of joy. That's a fact. Because it's always somebody better, bro. And even the top niggas. LeBron James was the peak specimen for years. Then out of nowhere, we got this nigga from fucking Nigeria, 6'11", 250. This nigga from motherfucking Washington, D.C., 7 foot. He about 170, though. Looking like a goddamn the stick off Bugs Life playing basketball. Hooping. He said maybe too personal ask, but can we get your Facebook or Instagram? My Instagram is Nico Savage YT. I made one specifically for this, but I don't really post on there, which is, I need to go on there more. Look, I've been very disconnected from social media. I've been quite the loner, and I just sit back and I observe and I learn reality. So when I do that, it separates me from other people and they don't know what's up. Like, I have to be able to network better. I have to be able to create a better group of friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not just saying better group of friends. What I'm saying is, like, I have to understand it. Some people do give a fuck. I've spent a long life of people not giving a fuck. So I have to break the mold, not only as a black man, but as a living, thinking human being, that there is a small percentage of people who do give a fuck. Whether you ever find them in life, that's just the luck of the draw. But I gotta, get more in my bag and be more motivated to do what I'm doing. But I've been so on a solo tip for so long that I don't even use social media, bro. Like, I really don't. But y'all can always contact me. I'm not going to ever just leave you on red or ignore it forever. I will, get back to you. But either way, I do appreciate y'all for showing up, man. We're going to have... I feel like I want to do a basketball stream or just a stream where we talk about some shit. But I'm doing that right now. I don't really have shit to do. It's early. Only reason I'm still here after the game is because it's early as fuck. And it's a lot of shit on my mind. And I guess it all boils down to the fact that I do want y'all to, become your best selves. I'm not the guy that's going to tell you to detach from everything and shut everything out and do this and that. Like, no, you can still do what you want to do in life, but you also can create who you want to be in life too. And that's something that I struggle with, but I have to do it because I have to look at the outcome. I have to look at what it could be. Because it's not here now don't mean it always will be. Like, if I look at myself now and I'm looking at myself like I'm not in the best shape and I'm not the most, the most dedicated to what I'm doing, I have to think about what I can be. Nigga, I looked at myself in the mirror. I said, bro, all you gotta do is lose some weight and you'll be a fucking god. Jaw chiseled, tall, built, motherfucking great teeth. You know what I'm saying? Not a super crazy large nose. Got cheekbones. Only thing I have is a LeBron head. You know what I'm saying? Balding. But it's okay because there's a lot of bald niggas in the world. It's okay. And you have to see that for yourself. For any of y'all, even if y'all not fat niggas, work out a little bit, see it for yourself. Even DNA in the chat, right? DNA works out here and there. He's not the smallest man in the world, but he keeps himself in a position where he feels strong, he feels good. But the difference for him is he already secured his family. That nigga has a whole family. For us that don't have families, we still gotta see something. Like, DNA literally can see what his, like, I don't know if y'all got kids, but not to put DNA shit out there, but he got children. This nigga can see what he can create. He got a whole life force creation in front of him. And he can use that as motivation, and he can use that as understanding that. Let me read that comment. Well, no, I said on Instagram. Nico Savage YT on Instagram. DNA has an energy to go off of, an energy of creation, an energy of growth. He can see the energy he created, and he can see how much further he needs to grow. Many of us don't see that. We don't have kids. We don't have that in the back of our mind. I gotta provide. Only thing that motivates us nowadays is females. And then you deal with females. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you. They care about what you have. And if you slanging cock properly. All that shit back in the day where you used to be able to talk to a female and it mattered, that shit out the window. She could listen to you fucking express your heart and your greatest desires. That shit don't mean shit. If you're not slanging dick properly or got something going for yourself, you are worthless to her. And then very rarely you can find that 1% of woman that's like, I can work with you. And not that you need a female to work with you, but just somebody there for you that you can do shit with. That shit is invigorating, it's empowering. And that's what people don't get. So I guess I would say we'll stream again soon. Maybe 2K. I don't know if it'll be today, but possibly. 2K, maybe just go on StreamYard, talk about basketball. Maybe talk about LeVar Ball's comments on Jello. You know, I'm thinking about some shit. And, you know, hopefully I can eventually, you know, get a ball facts on. Like, I want to be like DJ Academics. And I'm not saying I want to be like him for any other reason that, all right, we understand in the ball verse, right? There's oppositions. Forced oppositions. Niggas are forcing themselves to be ops. It's not like niggas didn't hurt each other and killed each other, family members and shit. Niggas are forced ops. So, I'm going to address this. Clearly, Rev is shit on ball facts for the takes that ball facts have. And clearly, ball facts don't fuck with Rev because Rev have his own thoughts and opinions. He don't fuck with that whole side of shit. Rev is even going at AB the Hero, and he separated himself as his own agenda and his own purpose on YouTube, and there's no cohesiveness for the growth of the ball space and it being together. So when I speak on that, it's for this personality. Well, for this reason only. I want to be not only the personality but the human being that considers himself like a bridge. I want to have these tough conversations, and I want to have and reach understandings from both sides. They don't have to necessarily come together, but I want to speak to one at a time. I want to have these platforms where it's an open space and it's out there in the universe. Things are addressed, air is cleared, understandings are gained. Whereas, as you see on DJ Academics, he had rappers that don't like each other, niggas that beef with each other on at separate times. And he had conversations with them, and he continues to gain understanding. I want to gain understanding in this space and in basketball, because I don't think shit be that personal. Everybody, of course, has a goal, but if your goal isn't unity and to build this human species, and especially your culture, then I'm going to consider you to be cancerous. It's that simple. I see enough white people come together, regardless of what the fuck. And I'm talking about what the fuck they do. Niggas cannot know. Like Adam Silver, that nigga work in basketball, right? That nigga Adam Silver probably known as a nigga who's a top fisherman. Nigga's a fucking top toy creator. Another nigga that's good at basketball. Like they don't separate based off of interest and goals and thoughts. They have a cultural understanding about growth. Their tribe doesn't get divided and call themselves different because they have different ideals and different paths. And that's why they're on top. Same with Asians. Them niggas all got different paths. And they never choose separation over the growth of culture. They don't say, I'm going to create my own path. We create our own paths. And we take whatever we created and put it together. Even if it don't mix, guess what? It benefit the culture. And that's why they're on top. Even the Latinos. They all talk shit about each other, but guess what? If some type of, let's say, race war broke out, they all band in together. And the unfortunate part is you will see black niggas leave black people to go join other people if they could. That's how fucked our minds are. So, not to get into all that deeper shit right now. I'm just expressing that because I want to share a perspective and an understanding. Of course, I understand we're a human species, for one, and cultural subsidiaries. But we're all one thing. Nobody's different. Only thing that's different about us is the makeup. Different nipples, different lips, different noses, different eyes, different hair, different dicks, different vaginas. Still 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 feet. And a heart beating, and a brain. I can work with that. So, other than that, I think I'm about done ranting. It's an early morning rant. It's like 9:30. That nigga text me at 7 saying you trying to play. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, for one, why are you awake? And what the fuck? Like, nigga up mad early, bro, trying to play Madden. So I just knocked it out. And, you know, I might leave this stream up just in case people want to listen to it. And this is my bigger shit. Like, this is the shit that really go through my mind. Like, I want to unite not only the ball space, but to understand that I'm behind this family. My biggest goal, whether I support LaMelo, whether I support LiAngelo, whether I support Lonzo, it doesn't matter. It's still the family. I don't give a fuck what you think you're doing. It all leads back to one root. And I have that understanding based off of when you, like, let's be real. When I see the grandparents who are now great grandparents, bro, them niggas is old as fuck. Them niggas is like 78, 80s, bro. And when you think about that, you're looking at a living relic. On both sides, both grandparents still here. You can see the nuts and boobs on both sides that created everything we see now before it was created. And that shit's magical, bro. So I don't give a fuck who you like. Whether you're a LaMelo fan, whether you say Lonzo sucks, Jello's better, Melo sucks, Lonzo's better. Who gives a fuck? That's still all one family. No matter if you put money in LaMelo pot, guess what? That's the family pot. You put money in Lonzo pot, that's the family pot. Who cares? So if you can contribute to the family overall, understand that you don't have to be a fan of everything. When you go to family reunions, right, you don't talk to every single fucking human there. But it's nonetheless a family reunion. It's that simple. So I'm going to do my part. Hopefully I do get a chance to speak to LeVar Ball one of these days. I do want to be some type of BBB associate. And I want to be able to speak my mind freely when doing so. Because I have a genuine, pure purpose when talking about the Ball brothers. When I talk about Lonzo's playing trash, niggas playing trash. When I talk about LaMelo needs to do this better, he played trash a couple games, but it wasn't his fault. Like, Lonzo doesn't play trash because Lonzo's playing trash. He plays trash because Lonzo's more of a thinker of the game. He think basketball. Lonzo, closest comparison would be Draymond Green. Lonzo Ball thinks the game of basketball. He can think his game out of basketball too, unfortunately. And when he knows things aren't going right, it's hard for him to contribute to a failing, sinking ship. I need you to understand that Lonzo's that kind of guy. He understands that it's a better way to do this. And he don't say nothing. But he understands that this ship is off course. So his jumper gonna be off. His contributions are gonna be off. Because he don't know how to contribute to a losing environment. He knows how to contribute to a winning environment. LaMelo can contribute to a losing environment because he's different. That nigga, like I said, he is the Klay. When you are the Klay, anything can be molded out of you. So he gonna acquiesce to every situation and make it better. Lonzo Ball is a molder of Klay. If he ain't got no Klay to work with, you're not gonna get the best work. Jello Ball, he gonna form to whatever you need him to be. If you want him to be a point, nah, go back to sleep. But if you need Jello Ball to be, like, I ain't gonna front, Jello Ball is the jack of all trades. I used to think LaMelo was, but realistically, Jello Ball is. Jello Ball is the jack of all trades. He can play point guard, he can play shooting guard, he can play small forward, he could defend 4s and 5s, he box out, he run the floor, take open shots, take deep shots, passing ability, vision, IQ, understanding the game of basketball and how he can contribute to it. That's why let's call him this, the old term, Swiss Army knife. Jello is my favorite basketball player of the three. From pure basketball. Just doing what it takes. That nigga do all the little shit. Sometimes Lonzo Ball will be withdrawn. I will see that nigga straight disconnect. You ever plugged your phone in and you be like, why it's not charging? And then you realize that shit ain't even plugged into the actual to the actual wall. You know what I'm saying? That's Lonzo Ball. He in the game, but shit, he not in the game. Because he playing for some niggas that don't know what the fuck they doing. They don't know how to run a team. They don't know how to run the floor. They don't know how to do none of the shit he used to. His brothers are that. LaMelo Ball, always going to give you a surge of energy. But he can be thrown off his square too. Jello, the only nigga that don't get thrown off his square. Same contributions if given the opportunity. That's why you don't give him the ball. That's the wonderful thing, right? You don't give Jello the ball. Because every time he touch the ball, he going to do something right. That's why his teammates don't give him the ball. Keep it real. Melo touches the ball. Lonzo touches the ball. Jello don't touch the ball. Every time Jello touch the ball, he do something. Something happen. And it's positive. Can't give him a chance. That's why he's special. He know what to do. When he gets his chance, he gonna know what to do. But I ain't gonna front. I've been ranting a little too long. We'll do this again soon. I appreciate you guys though. Much love again. Look, Cash App and PayPal's in the description or on my page. I never really plugged that, but I realize I do have to start thinking about this like a business at some level. But I never really plug myself because I don't do it for that. I really do it for the love and the conversation and the impact. I want to be an impact and I want to share love while doing it. But I'm gonna start plugging myself more to try to start building more. And I gotta do more to create more. So, Twitter, Nico Savage YT. Instagram, Nico Savage YT. I don't have Facebook. Maybe you should create a Facebook. Yeah, Cash App and PayPal in the page description. Like if you go to my page and go to my About Me shit, it's there. That's if you want to contribute. You don't have to, but I would appreciate it, and it does help. Shout out to Basil Carpenter. Basil really blessed me like a couple weeks ago, man. I'm really saving up for a vehicle so that I can be A to B and do some life-changing things, bro, for myself. Beat the odds for my situation and the shit that I've been through. And, make something of myself. Better late than never. That's what they always say. While I'm still here, let's try to work on it and let's make something out of it. And hopefully I can do it while talking about basketball. And I'm gonna keep it real. If it wasn't for the Ball family, I wouldn't be doing any of this. So I would never ever in my fucking life disrespect anything them niggas got going on. Whether I think it's foul play, whether I think that shit is grimy, it doesn't fucking matter. But that's their family. Worry about the grimy shit in your family before you critique another man's family. My shit ain't perfect. I'm black. I done been robbed by my own siblings. My own family. I don't give a fuck what the Ball brothers got going on in their family. All I can do is support. Because guess what? Regardless of what's going on, they made it. Them niggas made it, bro. And all we can do is take the blueprint, help it out, be a part of it, and create our own. So yeah, hey, we out.